Do you ever feel like your paycheck disappears as soon as it hits your bank account? What if I told you there are simple, genius ways to save money on your everyday expenses that you probably haven't even thought of? We're talking about those small, sneaky costs that add up to a mountain of expenses over time. It's time to take control and make your money work for you, not the other way around. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a bunch of smart tips to cut down your daily costs, but I'll also reveal a surprising twist that could change the way you think about spending altogether. So, grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's dive into the world of smart saving. Before we can even begin to tackle those sneaky expenses, we need to know where our money is actually going. It's like trying to find a lost puppy in a park without knowing where to look. You could spend hours searching aimlessly, or you could use a tracking app to find your furry friend in minutes. The same principle applies to your finances. By meticulously tracking every single expense, you'll be amazed at what you discover. That daily $5 coffee? It adds up to over $1,800 a year. Those subscription boxes you rarely use? They could be costing you hundreds of dollars annually. Knowledge is power, and understanding your spending habits is the first step to taking control of your finances. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't start building without a blueprint, right? Tracking your expenses is like creating a financial blueprint, giving you a clear picture of your income, expenses, and where you can make adjustments. And trust me, once you start seeing those little expenses add up, you'll be motivated to make some serious changes. There are tons of great apps and tools available to help you track your spending. Some popular options include Mint, Personal Capital, and YNAB. You need a budget. Find one that suits your style and start tracking your expenses for at least a month. You'll be surprised at what you learn about your spending habits and where you can start saving. Now that we've got the tracking part down, let's talk about putting some money back in your pocket. And no, I'm not talking about digging through your couch cushions for spare change. I'm talking about cashback apps. These little gems are like secret weapons in the fight against sneaky expenses. Think about all the things you buy online and in stores: clothes, groceries, electronics, even travel. Cashback apps like Rakuten, formerly Ebates, and Honey automatically find and apply coupons and discounts at checkout, and they give you cash back on your purchases. It's like getting paid to shop. Imagine this. You're finally treating yourself to that new phone you've been eyeing. With a cashback app, you could get a discount on the phone itself, plus earn cashback on your purchase. That's like double the savings. And the best part? It takes almost no effort. Simply install the app on your phone or browser extension, and it will automatically notify you of cashback opportunities when you're shopping online. For in-store purchases, you can often link your credit card to the app or upload your receipts to earn cashback. It's that easy. Let's talk about food, because let's be real, we all gotta eat. But eating out all the time can really put a dent in your budget. That's where the magic of meal prepping comes in. By dedicating a few hours each week to prepare your meals in advance, you can save a significant amount of money compared to eating out or ordering takeout. Think about it. That $15 lunch you buy every day adds up to $75 a week, or a whopping $300 a month. And that's just lunch. Now, imagine how much you could save by cooking most of your meals at home. Meal prepping might seem daunting at first, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Start by planning your meals for the week and making a grocery list. Choose simple, budget-friendly recipes that you can easily make in bulk. Then, set aside a few hours on the weekend to cook your meals for the week. The key is to find a system that works for you. You can cook all your meals on one day or spread it out over a couple of days. Store your meals in reusable containers in the fridge or freezer, and you'll have delicious, home-cooked meals ready to go whenever you need them. Let's be honest, we're all guilty of signing up for free trials and then forgetting to cancel them before the paid subscription kicks in. Or maybe we hold on to subscriptions we barely use because we think, hey, I might need this someday. But the truth is, those unused or forgotten subscriptions are silently draining our bank accounts each month. It's time to perform a subscription audit and cut the cord on those unnecessary costs. Grab your latest bank statement or credit card bill and go through each subscription line by line. Ask yourself these questions. Do I actually use this subscription regularly? If I canceled it today, would I miss it? If the answer is no, Then it's time to say goodbye. Canceling subscriptions is usually a quick and easy process. Most companies allow you to cancel online with a few clicks, or you can contact their customer service for assistance. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned. Don't be afraid to be ruthless with your subscription audit. Those few dollars saved each month might seem insignificant at first, but they can add up to hundreds of dollars saved over the course of a year. That's money you can use to invest, pay off debt, or treat yourself to something you'll actually enjoy. Owning a car can feel like a symbol of freedom, but it also comes with a hefty price tag. From car payments and insurance to gas and maintenance, the costs of car ownership can really add up. But what if I told you there's a more budget-friendly way to get around? Public transportation often gets a bad rap, but it can be a lifesaver for your wallet. Think about it. No more car payments, no more insurance premiums, and significantly reduced gas expenses. Plus, you can sit back, relax, and let someone else do the driving while you catch up on your reading, listen to music, or just enjoy the scenery. Now, I understand that public transportation isn't always the most convenient option, and it might not be feasible for everyone. But if you live in an area with decent public transportation, I encourage you to give it a try. You might be surprised at how much money you can save and how much less stressful your commute becomes. Start by researching the public transportation options available in your area. Many cities have buses, trains, subways, and even ride-sharing services specifically designed for commuters. Calculate how much you currently spend on car-related expenses each month and compare that to the cost of using public transportation. You might be surprised at the difference. We've all been there. Strolling through the aisles of the grocery store, innocently picking up a few items, when suddenly, bam! We're bombarded with tempting displays of snacks, drinks, and other goodies strategically placed to lure us in. Before we know it, our shopping cart is overflowing with impulse buys, and our budget is left in shambles. But fear not, my friends. There's a simple yet powerful weapon we can wield against the evil forces of impulse buying: the shopping list. Think of your shopping list as a shield, protecting you from the arrows of temptation. By creating a detailed list of everything you need before you set foot in the store, you're less likely to fall prey to those seductive marketing tactics. Here's the key: stick to your list like glue. Resist the urge to deviate, no matter how tempting those buy one get one free deals may seem. Remember, if it wasn't on your list, you don't need it. And if you're feeling particularly vulnerable to impulse buys, try shopping online. It's much easier to resist temptation when you're not face to face with it. Creating a shopping list might seem like a small step, but it can have a big impact on your budget. By avoiding impulse buys, you'll free up more money to put towards your financial goals, whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, investing for retirement, or simply having more financial security. We live in a world where it's easy to call a professional for every little repair or home improvement project. But before you reach for your phone and shell out your hard-earned cash, ask yourself this: can I do this myself? Because the truth is, many home repairs and improvement projects are surprisingly simple and affordable to tackle with a little DIY spirit. Think about it. Calling a plumber to fix a leaky faucet can cost you hundreds of dollars. But with a little research and a few basic tools, you could likely fix it yourself for a fraction of the cost. The same goes for many other common household repairs like patching drywall, unclogging drains, or even painting a room. Now, I'm not suggesting you attempt to rewire your entire house yourself, unless you're a qualified electrician, of course. But there are countless resources available online, from YouTube tutorials to step-by-step guides, that can empower you to tackle those seemingly daunting tasks with confidence. Embracing the DIY spirit can not only save you money, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. There's a sense of accomplishment that comes with fixing something yourself, knowing that you saved money and gained valuable skills in the process. So the next time you're faced with a home repair or improvement project, consider giving DIY a try. You might just surprise yourself. We live in a world obsessed with brands. From designer clothes to fancy gadgets, we're constantly bombarded with messages telling us that we need the latest and greatest products from the most recognizable names. But here's a secret: those brand names often come with a hefty price premium that isn't always justified. When it comes to groceries, household goods, and even some personal care products, choosing generic brands over name brands can save you a significant amount of money without sacrificing quality. In many cases, generic brands are manufactured in the same factories as their name brand counterparts, using the same ingredients or materials. The main difference? The packaging and the price tag. Think about it, that box of name brand cereal might cost you $5, while the generic version right next to it could be half the price. The same goes for countless other products, from pain relievers and allergy medicine to cleaning supplies and laundry detergent. By making the switch to generic brands, you can keep your pantry and your wallet full. Of course, there are exceptions to every rule. If you have a favorite brand that you absolutely swear by, and you're willing to pay a premium for it, then go for it. But for those everyday essentials, challenge yourself to try the generic option. You might be surprised at how little difference you notice, except for the extra cash in your pocket. We rely on electricity and water every day, but those essential utilities can also take a bite out of our budgets. The good news is, there are simple and effective ways to reduce your energy consumption and lower your utility bills without sacrificing your comfort. Let's start with electricity. One of the easiest ways to save is to be mindful of your lighting. Switch to energy-efficient LED bulbs, which use significantly less energy than traditional incandescent bulbs and last much longer. Make it a habit to turn off lights when you leave a room and take advantage of natural light whenever possible. Next, let's tackle water usage. Small changes can make a big difference. Fix any leaky faucets or running toilets promptly, as even a small drip can waste gallons of water over time. Take shorter showers and install low-flow shower heads, which reduce water usage without sacrificing water pressure. And when washing clothes or dishes, only run full loads to maximize efficiency. By implementing these energy-saving habits, you'll not only reduce your environmental impact, but you'll also see a noticeable difference in your utility bills. And who doesn't love saving money while also helping the planet? It's a win-win situation. We've covered a lot of practical tips and tricks to save money on everyday expenses. But sometimes we need more than just a few tweaks here and there. Sometimes we need a complete reset, a way to break free from those ingrained spending habits and regain control of our finances. That's where the No Spend Challenge comes in. The concept is simple. Choose a specific period of time, whether it's a day, a week, or even a month, and commit to not spending any money on non-essential items. This means no eating out, no impulse purchases, no online shopping sprees. The goal is to break the cycle of mindless spending and become more aware of your spending triggers. Now I know what you're thinking. A whole day, week, or month without spending any money? That sounds impossible. But trust me, it's not as daunting as it seems. The key is to plan ahead and be prepared. Stock up on groceries and household essentials beforehand, and make a list of free or low-cost activities you can enjoy during your no-spend period. The No Spend Challenge is not about deprivation. It's about being intentional with your money and breaking those bad spending habits. It's a chance to reset your relationship with money and discover new ways to find joy and fulfillment without relying on material possessions. And who knows, you might even discover some hidden talents or hobbies you never knew you had. As promised, here's the twist. The best way to save money might be to spend a little more upfront. Investing in quality items like durable clothing or energy-efficient appliances can save you a lot in the long run. It's about being smart with your spending, not just cutting costs. Remember folks, the goal is to save money, not to end up like my cat who thinks every empty box is a new mansion. Let's be smart about it. So there you have it, 10 powerful ways to make your expenses vanish and gain control of your finances. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, it's about making smart choices that align with your financial goals. Even small changes like brewing your coffee at home or switching to generic brands can add up to big savings over time. The key is to take action. Don't let these tips just be another video you watch and forget about. Choose one or two that resonate with you and start implementing them today. As you start seeing the positive results in your bank account, you'll be motivated to keep going and explore even more ways to optimize your spending and achieve financial freedom. Remember, building a solid financial foundation takes time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. So start small, stay consistent, and watch your financial dreams turn into reality. Leave a comment with your own favorite money-saving hacks. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more practical financial tips. Thanks for watching, and happy saving!